Hello everyone, welcome to this live session and I hope I am audible. If somebody can please confirm it in the chat box. Can somebody please confirm it in the chat box if I am audible? I'm just waiting for a little bit of confirmation. Great. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you. So yes, happy Valentine's Day to all my dear students. This wish is very important for me, for my students, and this day I wanted to share a special message with my dear students. So that is why I'm here live. And my team has shared my Twitter handle. I would request all of you to join it because from today onward I will be sharing a motivational message every day for my students, as many a times they have been asking me, sir, at times we feel little demotivated, at times we find it little difficult to sustain with the pressure that is there always while we prepare for this exam. So my team has shared my Twitter handle. Guys, you can join that Twitter. You can follow me there and I will be sharing a lot of value added things, not just to motivate you but to keep you on the right track, right? So you guys can join that Twitter. Sahil sir, I would request you to once again please share that Twitter handle so that more students can join. All right friends, so on this special day, this Valentine Day, I wanted to share a very simple but a very effective kind of message for you everyone. While we start thinking about IAS, right, the day we start thinking, yes, I want to become an IAS officer or an IPS officer, how many of you will agree with me that it genuinely means that we are falling in love with someone or something? How many of you will agree with this, that thinking about preparing for IAS is like falling in love with someone? How many of you agree to this? All right. So it is like falling in love with someone, falling in love with something. Now that you agree that preparing for IAS is like falling in love with someone or falling in love with something, I would like to ask one more simple question to everyone. How many of you believe in love at first sight? Oh, it's not falling, it's rising in love. Taal film yaad dila di tumne yaar. It is not falling in love, it's rising in love. How many of you believe in the idea of love at first sight? Just curious, believe in the idea of love at first sight. Friends, when we say love at first sight, it is not love. It is more like infatuation. And if it is infatuation, then it cannot be genuinely love. It cannot be successful. Infatuation is not something that is pious. Infatuation is not something that has a meaning. Love at first sight is something that is not very meaningful. It takes time to understand a person. It takes time to, become, like not just an acquaintance, but something more than an acquaintance. So when you talk about that, yes, I love someone or I love something, it happens after a span of time. It cannot happen in a sudden way. So when you talk about preparing for civil services, it has to come from within. It will take some time. It has to be natural. Do you understand this? And do you agree with this? It is something natural. It is something that is from within. It cannot be forced. As love cannot be forced, so do if someone is thinking about preparing for an IAS, it has to come from within. It cannot be forced. How can you be forced to prepare or clear IAS exam? Those who are successful to become either an IPS or an IPS officer, or perhaps even a state civil service officer. You know what it means? It means that yes, they were genuinely in love with the process of preparing for IAS. As popularly said, like इतनी शिद्दत से तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि पूरी कायनात ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. Right? Do you understand this? Now it is very, very important that you have to be genuinely in love with this preparation. And when you are in love with someone, now we all are mature people, we all are grown up people. If we are thinking about IAS, we must be in our like undergrad courses, or we perhaps be already grad and doing our post grad courses. So we all are mature people. Now I would ask another question to dear students, like, okay, if you are infatuated, or if you are in love, if you claim yes, I am in love with somebody, so tell me one thing, guys. If you feel that yes, I am in love with somebody, how much time are you ready to spend while you talk to them, you meet them? How eagerly you wait for that? Like, okay, I have to call her or him, I have to go and meet him or him, right? Or I have to buy a gift for him or her. How much time do you spend? Be genuine, be true, be honest here, right? How much time we do all this? And if Sahil sir is here, I would once again request him if he can once again share that Twitter handle here, so that more students. क्या बात है मट्टू, long distance relationship seldom works yaar, it's really painful. I understand. Sahil sir, if you can please once again share the Twitter handle so that more students can come there. And I would try to be very prompt sharing motivational tweets there, so that I can keep the students on the right track. Thank you, Sahil sir. All right, friends. Now, when you understand that yes, we spend so much of time, this is something that is the most important thing in life. You cannot, Manmeet, I can understand your love for PCS, but let me be very honest, I can never bluff with my students. If I would have been the one who could tell that one exactly is the PCS exam expected, perhaps I would be either the Chief Minister of Punjab, or I would be the Secretary or Chairperson of the Punjab Public Service Commission. If anybody come forward and tell you, I am sure that PCS is coming in month or 3 or 4 or 5 months or even in a year, please ask them from where did you come to know? Because not even the Chief Minister of Punjab will be by this time aware of this, right? So I am not the one who can tell you when it is coming. What I can tell you today, and if you agree, Manmeet, so the thing is, we must not wait for the exam to come. What we should do, we should be prepared before the exam is notified. If we stand prepared, it is again like if you want to go and propose someone on a Valentine day, you need to know about that person. What are his or her liking, what are his or her dislikings. Only then you can impress. So similarly, it is something that when you want to prepare for be it IAS or IPS or this or that, so you have to be in love with the process, be prepared. The day the exam is like notified, you have to have that red rose in your hand and you have to tell that exam, Happy Valentine's Day. I am here in love with you. Will you be my Valentine? And if you are prepared for the exam beforehand, then there will never be the breaking of the heart. Am I right? Am I right, Manmeet and others? So guys, my message here is very simple. Please don't wait for the exam to come. Please don't think that unless the exam is notified, I'm not going to prepare for it. Now let me give you a very simple message here. The team has once again shared the Twitter handle and they will keep sharing it quite some time again because I can understand that more and more students will take some time to join the handle. So guys, please join Twitter where I will try to keep you motivated. Now look at this. Let's try understand. Day before yesterday, there was a notification for HCS exam, Haryana Civil Service exam. I hope you all will be aware of it. Now that the exam has been notified and the previous exam's result was notified a couple of days before that. Now try understand. Sahil sir, this games 360 is telling that the link is not working. Can you please check on it? Right. So let me tell you something. So when the previous result was declared and within 2 days the new notification was out for Haryana Civil Service. Now try imagine something. Many of those aspirants who cleared their pre, who cleared their mains, but they couldn't clear their interview, they will again appear. They will appear with you, and they were the ones who appeared for their exam in 2021 and the result came in 2023. Now it means that they have been preparing for this exam in the last 2 years while the process was on, and obviously they started little earlier to that. Now that they have been preparing for more than 2.5 years, and if you start today, how will you be able to compete against them? What you have to understand, it is like you have to start early. If you are in your first year of graduation, if you are done with your 12th class and you think that yes, you are in love with UPSC, you want to be an IAS officer, that's the passion, that's the obsession of your life, and you have that kind of feeling that yes, I want UPSC CSE to be my Valentine, then how can you wait? You have to approach it. You have to be ready for it. You just cannot say, okay, when I will complete my graduation, only then I will start the process. Will you tell this while you fall in love with someone? Okay, then first let me complete my studies and then I will go and approach that person. Why you cannot delay it that time, and why you want to delay it when it come to UPSC? Can I understand this from you guys? If somebody can honestly tell me what you now believe and what you now understand in the chat box. Why it happens like an infatuation, you approach the person at once. You start preparing like, okay, I have to impress that person. Then you spend time, you spend so much of your energy, so much of your resources, and the most important resource is your time. You do everything. साहिल सर प्लीज चेक करना एक बार यार ट्विटर हैंडल को, कोई इशू आ रहा है, स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट एबल टू ज्वाइन. इफ यू कैन प्लीज चेक इट आउट. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for you guys to reply that when it comes to someone in life and we fall for that person or we rise for that person, basically when we fall for that person, we try to rise, right? But when it comes to UPSC, we take time, unnecessary delay. We start finding excuses. Oh, it's my college day and this is the time when I have to focus on my college only. How is it possible? Tell me guys, how is it possible? Kaushal, it's very simple, yaar. What is the success rate when we go and try to impress someone? Even if it is 1% chance out of 100 and we are truly in love with that person, will we think about all this? Now, it is a question what Kaushal is trying to ask me. It is something like Mirza or Majnu or Romeo asking, what is the chance of success while I approach, if it is Romeo, he is asking what is the success rate if I approach Juliet? Would there have been a history? Tell me Kaushal, please, Kaushal Kumar. Now please answer me. I have given you one answer, please tell me. Sayyid, it is like, sir, which topic is important for NCERT history? When it comes to history or to UPSC preparation, my answer will be simple but effective. Answer is the eyes of my beloved are more beautiful than her hair? Or is she more soft spoken? Or is she more good to look at? For me, everything in my beloved is beautiful. So everything given in the history book is important and beautiful when it comes to UPSC. That is why I am insisting on the fact you have to be in love with the process. You have to be in love with the process. Manpreet Singh, we can laugh, but I hope you too agree. It has to be a passion. It has to be love. And Tirupati, if they feel the same for you, but when it comes to that, yes, the other person is not ready, we still make efforts, and at times the efforts bear the fruit. So when you do your efforts, there is always a chance You know, when I got up in the morning today, I started my day by sending messages to my students for this Valentine Day, and please focus on your studies and things like that. And you know, my wife was little annoyed with me that you did not start your day by wishing me, you started your day by sending messages to your students. Now that's the passion. Jatinder, for me, my love started while I was in 12th class, and today it's been 23 years of my wife, my beloved wife, being with me, and the life is stretching very long now, but I'm enjoying the journey. Right? So it has to be a love with UPSC. You must not be done with it. You must not be tired of it. You must not be exhausted by it. You must always be energetic for it. Jatinder, do you agree? You all must always be, you know, on your toes. यार मुझे ना आज तक ये बात ही समझ नहीं. Let me give one idea in Hindi now and I will continue speaking English because I know there are so many students from South India. एक बात बताओ यार, जब किसी से प्यार होता है, जब कोई अच्छा लगता है, क्यों पागल हो जाते हैं? क्यों ऐसा लगता है यार बस सारी दुनिया इसी में है ना? ऐसा क्यों लगता है बस इसको ही पाना है? और सतेंद्र पटेल, इट इज लाइक सत्तू भाई, शादी में जरूर आना भाई. अगर लड़की को भी इंप्रेस करना है तो लाइफ में सक्सेसफुल तो बनना है, और अगर वो प्यार सच्चा है तो वो तुम्हें मोटिवेट करेगा. इफ द पर्सन विद whom you are in love, if the same person is also in love with you, he or she will motivate you. भाई पढ़ कुछ बन, be something in life. Am I right guys? क्या बात है. Upliftment yourself. I am fall in love with Shahid Azam. Beautiful. Now what Shahid Azam would have asked you? To waste time in other things or to work for the progress of the society and the nation? When it comes to loss of self-confidence, just ask yourself, why did I start? Number one. Two, what weaknesses, what limitations are there in my effort that I'm not able to achieve it, and let's do it now. Exactly, Manpreet. So my dear students, my dear friends, it's a very simple thing. Let's try understand this now. Let's try understand this. One, if you want to be an IAS, fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the journey to prepare the IAS exam. Start at the right time. Don't wait. Don't waste time. If you understand these two things, that you cannot waste time, you cannot wait for long, what you have to do? You have to start with a very simple commitment. I will not leave any stone unturned. I will give my 100%. I will give my 200%. But yes, the one thing is, I will not make any compromise. I will be as committed, as dedicated, as honest in this as I could have been in any other thing. Right? Then, when you start the journey, enjoy every day. Make up a plan for every day. Get ready for every day with energy. As it is like today I have to go and meet my girlfriend or my boyfriend, how energetic we feel. Similarly, we should be. Feel should be like, oh wow, today I have to complete 3 chapters from Lakshmikant. Wow, that's the like amazing feel today. And then in the evening give a test and see, oh wow, the day was well spent and I enjoyed these 3 chapters. Now I understand what is exactly the relevance of directive principles or the fundamental rights or the union parliament. It has to be a feeling like this. I'm going to meet my boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm going to spend some quality time. When you spend quality time with your girlfriend or boyfriend, you know what you want? This is my time. This is my exclusive time. I need quality time. I need proper attention. You cannot look into your phone. You cannot look around and you cannot talk to other people. Similarly, it's about your preparation. It's about your studies. When you are studying, how can anything can deviate you? How can you look into your phone? You can go onto your Insta. You can go on like your Snapchat. It has to be a relationship. Like I will send every day a streak to myself that yes, today I have finished my task. I thought that I will read 2 chapters from Rajiv here, Modern India or NCRT, and yes, I have done it. I will send a streak here. your Insta, your Facebook, your this Snapchat, everything is with only one thing. Vignesh, it is wrong, yaar. I have seen so many people this year only. Antariksh Jain was here, All India rank 130. You know, he was telling so much of the truth that how he prepared everything. I don't think no one lies, yaar. Kaushal, it's not about quitting every account. While you prepare for IAS, it doesn't mean that, like, it is again the same story. If you are in love with someone, a boy or a girl, it doesn't mean that you leave everything aside. No, 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 no. It is not that you leave everything aside. You talk to your family, you spend time with your friends, you spend time with your routine life. It's same about UPSC, but the way you are inclined to spend more quality time with your beloved, so is the rule about UPSC. Am I right, guys? So let's do a simple thing. On this Valentine Day, let us all together propose to Union Public Service Commission. Let's say, I love you, IAS. I am in love with you. I will enjoy every day I spend with you. I will love everything that relates to you. I will take care that I never neglect you. I promise I will always be committed to you. And I promise the day I achieve you, I will nurture you. Great. So what, Kaushal, if the situation is against you? So what? Then what? Life is not a bed of roses for everyone. And today morning I sent some of the pictures, like people from the most difficult situations in life, most underprivileged sections of this society, they could do this. Then what about this? Let's start the journey with a positive commitment. Let's start the journey with that kind of zeal that yes, I will definitely achieve it. There is no compromise. There is no other option. There is no other alternative. There is no plan B. I am here because I want to be an IAS or an IPS or a state civil servant. No, no, no. I'm not going to leave it. No failure can demotivate me. No delay can demotivate me. I will always be committed. I will always be honest. And I will always make my best effort to achieve it. And trust me, guys, there is no looking back. People like you and me, they end up being IAS, as we always get what we want in life. It is always like, if you want to be, somebody's beloved, you have to have that, zeal to achieve it. If you cannot, then it's all over. Great. Very good. Tour, excellent. So with this message, I take your permission to end the session now. And in the end, let me tell you, I love you all. You all are very inspiring people. You all are very energetic people. You all are very committed people. Otherwise, look at this. On a Valentine Day Eve, if you are sitting with me here talking about IAS and not roaming around here and there and wasting your time, you are the one who are destined to win the race. You are the one who are destined to be an IAS. Those who were not destined, they are perhaps sitting in some park or sitting in some disc, dancing around and spending time for doing nothing. It is more about being committed to your cause. And if you are here, God bless you all. Love you all once again. God bless you. Keep preparing. Keep your hard work. Keep your commitment. And you will definitely end being an IAS. You will definitely be an IAS in your life. With this, I take your leave and leave you with all my best wishes. God bless you. Love you all. And Sahil sir, last once again, please share that Twitter account link so that students can follow me there. I will try to keep motivating them through every morning tweet. Vinay, please send me a WhatsApp message personally. I will solve your problem. Don't worry. All right, everyone. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.